Yo, how's it going, YouTubes? Here we are in the third scenario of our Greenland campaign. This one's going to be a difficult one. It's an interesting one. I've warning you, it might be a little bit tense at times and a little bit sloppy, but it's just because Ion Greenland's a little bit aggressive, too aggressive for our taste, and Iceland is not bad either. But in this one, we have to not defeat an enemy necessarily, but collect 7,000 food, somewhat similar to one with Marcianopolis and Philippopolis in the Attila Han campaign. Our optional objective is to defeat Iceland, who are harassing a Norwegian fishermen. If you defeat Iceland, they might offer you some food you desire. And then you will not be able to fish south of your position. It's too cold. Fish live in cold water, but it's been way too cold. I don't really understand that, what I was going for there. So you have no food on your homeland. And the Newfoundland Navy to the west is limited production of ships, but they will get taken out most likely pretty early. The Finnish fishermen are blue over here. They have a bunch of fishing boats, and they can sap all of the fish that is in your area before you have an opportunity to react. So what you want to do to start off with is we're going to try to build a dock over here, and then you want to get a couple villagers ready. First thing we want to do is try to get to the next age. But obviously that will prevent us from producing more villagers at the same time. So it's kind of a trade-off. The first thing you want to start doing is you want to get some gold. You're a lot lower on that than even lower than you are in wood. And then you want to keep your guys in the north a little bit more, just so you can give yourself a chance to react to. I'm going to build 3 militiamen. Send them down there. Minutemen. Send them down there and just to draw some fire. Iceland starts off really humble beginnings, but they become really powerful, so don't underestimate their score right now. Even though we're even higher than that for our individual score, they are very powerful, and they're not like extremely powerful. They will eventually get up to 200 swordsmen probably, but they do start out with militia and archers, but they get up very quickly. Ion Greenland already has a standing army, so they'll be able to send in units like before you even have a chance to react. They're already in the feudal age as well, so it's important for us to focus on getting a good amount of stone up and then getting university up eventually too, because of the fact that we're going to need to get a castle up over here to protect us, as there's a good amount of food over here once Ion Greenland begins to leave the area. And I'll get a villager when I get a chance, build a dock down there as well. So just keep pumping out, obviously in the Dark Age, but obviously we have the food gathering upgrades already there for us, so we don't have to worry about that as we advance from age to age. And I'm going to send him down for the dock right now, just so I can get a couple transport ships queued up. Send some villagers over when I'm ready, and you're going to have to watch out for the Iceland Navy. They don't have an overwhelming navy, but they do have some galleys and fire ships that eventually emerge. And then Ion Greenland's got their cannon galleons and things like that. They're dominant, obviously, so that's what you would expect. And when you go over, you want to make sure you have a couple of units that can be there to help you out, so that is why I'm going with the militia. There might be a scout over there still, and you want to be ready to defend that. Just with a couple units, and that scout usually is an elite longbowman, so you're not going to be able to just go in there and gallivant around. You're going to have to corner it and get a few hits in, because they are still powerful. They have pretty good armor against scout cavalry or militias too. So Ion Greenland should be coming pretty soon here, any second, once you see cannon galleons start to fire on these palisades. It's kind of access decoys, and you want to get guys over to get that stone here as well. But once you get to the feudal age, just get down a building that will allow you to get to the castle age. Don't tarry around. It'll probably be a stable and blacksmith for me. No transport ships, obviously, quite yet. And then I'm going to send him up here, start getting some are you kidding me? Some of that. Alright, so hopefully they stay away from this dock. I don't want to be losing this dock. Alright, that would suck this early on. And that's a pretty good cue that you're going to be get hit by Ion Greenland pretty soon as well. So about 5 minutes in, feudal age is coming up. 86%. Leave me be, please. So now you want to jump back to villagers real quick, get about 4 more of them. I haven't mastered this scenario, obviously. Why aren't the food gathering? Or maybe the food the total resource gathering ones are, not necessarily the individual ones. And then you want to wait until all of Ion Greenland is, like, drop their units over here. I believe they have another transport ship out there. Shoot, what is this? Where are you going? Not necessarily a good sign that they're running west here. Hopefully that just means they're going for this, not anything else. Protect my militia, I need them at some point, so I'm going to send it back to this part of the base. Men-at-Arms, I guess I could get them up too, but I'm going to save as much as I can. Alright, I'm going to send you over to get stone. I'm willing to make the sacrifice now. Get about 3 more villagers, then we're going to get a stable down here. Too crowded. Get a stable, get up to the feudal age, then you want to go with the university, and then the castle over east. And there are some farms, there are some, okay, there's some farms, there are some deer, sheep, and forest bushes. Alright, so I don't know where Iron Greenland is. They are obviously still hiding. Pump out 2 transport ships and queue them up. You don't want to send them out yet. And I'm going to send these guys over here to get stone. It's important. Alright, so I do need 1 more building though. And that will probably be the blacksmith. It's just easy on me financially. I mean, I don't plan on using archery range anyways. What you doing? And unfortunately we don't get treadmill crane, which is something that you would want to have. Just because of the fact that when you get treadmill crane, you can build buildings faster. And over here you're going to need to build a tower very quickly. And it prevents you from doing that, unfortunately. Alright, so both of them have resigned now. They must have gotten taken out by both of the navies, which is not a terrible thing, but not a good thing. They don't really do anything either. You can come over here, but there are a lot of towers that the Newfoundland Navy has on their immediate map, or land of the map, land area, so you won't necessarily be able to get that food, and you're not going to be able to last with transport or with the fishing ships on the map anyways with the navy that your enemy's got. Alright, so 10 guys can fit in there. I should probably get another transport ship up, unfortunately. And you're gonna want to get murder holes as well, so you're also gonna need a little bit more than 650 stone. And once this castle age is up, we're gonna send these villagers over, and then it'll start. You want to keep producing villagers to go along with those guys, and we're going to send these men-at-arms over, obviously, as we have one of these guys build a university. Okay, so that one's up. That's good news. Don't necessarily have to use them all yet, but I want to get 1 more villager up at least. Make sure nobody is idle. And I might as well do this, get that taken care of out of the way. And I don't know where Ion Greenland is right now. They probably somewhere. Hopefully they're not. They vacated this area though. I'm gonna go with 2 scout cavalries to help me out. All right, so double bit axe is completed. Time to go with the university. Okay, so get this down. I don't care where you put it down. Right there seems to be appropriate. You need to get that murder holes up for sure. You can go to the Imperial Age, but don't worry about that yet. Alright, so I own Greenland. I think everybody has arrived now, though. We can send these guys down. And I'm going to save, actually. I don't want to screw this up for you guys. I mean, if I do, we'll just go back to the save spot. I'm not too concerned about strategy or liturgy or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so this is not good news for me. Alright, murder holes. I think we're going to have to reroute here and try to build a dock over here. That's kind of what it's looking like, unfortunately. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Get over here. Alright, we're going to send these two guys, and then one of them's going to be just left alone, hopefully. Dang it, it's not. Where are you going? Don't come over here. Alright, so this is good. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so my transport ship did make it away. So in a pinch, I can get one over here and get some of these villagers across. Start pumping out a few more. Oh shoot. Yeah, it's done. Alright, let's forget about that. Please, transport ships, build. Build like no other. We don't have time for this failure. Be smart, I need to make an opening here. Stop, stop where you're at. Stop where you're at.
Ja.
Alright, so this next transport ship is for my own units, obviously. And I want to have these villagers going for stone so I can build a castle on my homeland as well. And get your units out of here because you don't want to be caught up. There's a fishing ship. How much time we got left? We got about 7 minutes left. Okay. And we have, looks like we're going to have one man-at-arms left over still. So make sure you can find your route. Find the land over here. Keep trucking, keep trucking. And we're kind of scout out the area, make sure, before I put my villagers down, make sure no immediate units are on the map, on this little area still. So hunt down a longbowman if we see it. We do see him. Alright, so get rid of these guys. Pop down this castle. Get rid of him. Send these guys back down to protect you. Ideally, you don't want to be building on that side. This is not a good sign that they're doing this to me. Alright, what is this? I want to go with that. And you can build a town center over here as well. Once you get the chance. So there's tons of units on the map, as you can tell. And it doesn't look like we're going to be able to retreat. I'm going to send one villager over here to try to start building a dock. Make sure you're not getting hit over here. That's the most important thing. Make sure that university stands up. And then once you do, I'm going to try to start building a town center. I have enough resources for that. So you want to plop that down over there. That'll allow you to have a place to put your resources to. Towers, that would be important to get to. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. So we'll go with that there. Hopefully they'll ignore the rest of our units and just go for this area around here. So I'm going to build a dock now and try to get these other villagers to be sent down there. So that castle will help defend us for a while. Hopefully don't get units sent in from this side. Alright, so they usually stay down there and don't continue to pursue, but we'll see what they do this time. Too many research technologies out there. And I can actually get light cavalry, my favorite unit, or almost. Alright, so that's not going to work out. Just to send this unit back, it's not... Okay, this is not good. Shoot. Okay. So hopefully these units don't get sent back this way, or I'll be very frightened. That's all I can say. Hopefully we shut down their... Holy crap. What are they doing here? Alright, so take these guys out. Wherever their transport ships are. Alright, I'm going to start gathering stone. Need to get more stone for sure. And I'm going to leave one villager in there just for my own protection. Once I get more stone up, hopefully this is not being disrupted over there and I can... Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Alright, so I wish I had something to help me scout out where they're coming from. But continue to get stone, so allow yourself to build another castle if you need to. Those sheep are kind of concerning me. Keep thinking they're units. This is a decent spot to be in right now. Could be worse. And hopefully don't get sent back to their transport ships. That's all I can say. So getting close to another castle. It'd be nice to have some outposts around here, so I can see around. I might actually do that. Alright, so get an outpost out there. And I'm going to save again. You can say I'm a wimp. Oh well. And I wish Island Greenland would go over to assault or take down Iceland, but they're not doing that. Should be up any second. That was very coincidental right there, that bell ringing and me building that outpost. Obviously I'm getting hit. I'm just getting killed over there. Alright, so I'm not going to try to not spend any more food for a little bit, so I don't get myself pigeonholed, and those paladins would definitely take me out if I gave them the chance to get on land, which is concerning. So I'm going to have to shut down their transport ships before they get on land. Okay. Almost ready for another castle. Not sure what location I'm going to put it at. Oh crap. Oh my gosh. I need to... Alright, that's very important for me to get a castle over here. Apparently. So I get a castle down there. Try to get these sheep back to the place. Got tons of deer. Interesting predicament we are in right now. And I can try to send a dock in. I'm going to try to do that. Build a dock over here. Try to send some ships in to take out where their transport ships are if they're still chilling there. There's a couple buildings I still have to take down. So I'll occupy them for just a little bit of time, I guess. I'm going to build a castle. Can I plop one down over here? Maybe if I destroy this. Alright, so that's good enough, I guess, for the time being. And we're about to call it a day. that's all I can muster right now. It's one longboat. I can do a little bit more than that, I guess. And I guess it's really important that I get this castle up, so I'm going to send another villager down here. Another one additionally. No, no. Dang it. Messed that up. And we're going to send these longboats over here. Try to find their transport ships wherever they are. And I'm going to call it a day once I get this castle up. Hopefully this castle will be shut down. Their transport ships. You get back there working. Keep your eyes on the prize, wherever these transport ships are. Might be down here. Hopefully don't run into Iceland. Hopefully we can cut them down. I think Iron Greenland has some docks. I'm not sure on that though. Alright, so the castle is complete. Took down those transport ships. Nice. Or is that a transport ship over here? No. Alright, so I'm going to call it a video. Thanks for watching part 1. I'll see you in part 2, and we could win. We'll see how it goes.